thin blue line on the gang badge?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, you just agreed to it then, yeah.
Right, I've got an offer on the way.
What are you doing holding the handcuffs? Well, it does. Look at your nails, you don't scratch me with them. Can they? But when I'm in handcuffs, I can assure you now I'm going to cooperate. I don't agree to the search and I don't consent to the search, I'll make that clear. Fair enough.
Right, will you want a copy of the search?
Yes, I will. Honestly, I'm not going to try and break out.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to get far, am I?
A lot of people say the same thing, don't they? A lot of people say they're going to cooperate in this. So, you know, search when they section 1 takes for any possible.
Being in a public place with a face covering, that's the offence.
What's your name, sorry, just so I can...
I don't give my name.
Okay. So, I need it to complete the form, and also if you want to process your complaint about the public order thing, I'll need your details anyway.
Right. You can just call me FT.
FT, okay, I'm
Yeah.
more than that if you want me to deal with that complaint.
No.
Because I can't deal with that.
So you don't want to make a complaint about the Section 5 public order offence, because you would need to give your details to the victim.
Alright, so if there's a murder and the person's dead, how do they make a complaint? Do they give their name? I don't think so.
That's quite a different situation.
Is it?
And we genuinely identify.
Right, we're getting on with the search. We've got better things to do than stand here talking around to you muppets.
You didn't have much better things to do if you were standing here filming, weren't you?
The scene shows a citizen reporting a crime who suddenly becomes a suspect. The officer cites case section 1, claiming a face covering justifies suspicion of theft. In reality, wearing a mask alone doesn't meet the threshold for a lawful search, suggesting the officer's aim is more about obtaining ID than investigating a real burglary. The interaction highlights how quickly authority can shift control.
All it was, you've just ruined my shop. Oh, hello, PC Cartwright. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah?
What are you doing here today?
What does it look like?
Well, I can see you standing here filming.
Right then.
Is that all you're doing? What is it you're filming today?
For the minute, No, not him. The gatehouse.
Oh, the gate. Okay.
Yeah, because I was just walking up and down taking pictures. I was actually hoping to get a police car with the blue lights coming out.
Yeah.
Got that now, but you spoke the shot anyway. And the gentleman come out and committed a public 5, section 5 public order offence. He said I'm not allowed to film,
Yeah.
and I explained to him I'm on a public road, so I can film. And he called me an effing idiot. It's all on film.
Right, okay, the gentleman is...
The officer uses handcuffs based on her own physical size rather than the detainee's behavior. Force is supposed to match a real threat, not be applied simply because the officer feels physically superior. This approach conflicts with the national decision model. It raises doubts about whether the restraint is truly necessary or just a tactic to assert control. The situation highlights potential misuse of authority under the guise of safety.
NPC 35% outside the registration. You're entitled to a copy of the search record. Okay, you've got up to 3 months. That's fine.
Notice you've all got the thin blue line on the gang badge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just agreed to it then, yeah.
Right, I've got an offer on the way.
What are you doing holding the handcuffs? Well, it does. Look at your nails, you don't scratch me with them. Can they? But when I'm in handcuffs, I can assure you now I'm going to cooperate. I don't agree to the search and I don't consent to the search, I'll make that clear. Fair enough.
Right, will you want a copy of the stop search record?
Yes, I will.
Sorry.
Honestly, I'm not going to try and break out.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to get far, am I?
A lot of people say the same thing, don't they? A lot of people say they're going to cooperate in this, so Section 1 takes for
Being in a public place with a face covering, that's the offence.
What's your name? Sorry, just so I can...
I don't give my name.
Okay. So I need it to complete the form, and also if you want to process your complaint about
person's dead, how do they make a complaint? Do they give their name? I don't think so.
That's quite a different situation.
Is it?
And we genuinely identified.
Right, we're getting on with this search. We've got better things to do than stand here talking around to you muppets.
You didn't have much better things to do. She was standing here filming, weren't you?
Well, yeah, apparently they're looking for, what is it you're looking for? Crowbars? Wow. Congratulations. I have been offered a copy of search. You don't need my name for that though. Yeah? The glove in that pocket.
The search for burglary tools only finds dog waste bags. Yet, the officer continues pressing for information. Citizens aren't usually required to ID themselves during a stop search unless arrested. The persistence suggests a fishing expedition trying to provoke a self-incriminating response. When the search fails, a second officer escalates, framing a public camera as a potential terrorism threat. The scene highlights overreach and manipulation of authority.
Being in a public place with a face covering. That's the offence.
What's your name? Sorry, just so I can.
I don't give my name.
Okay. So I need it to be formal. So if you want to process your complaint about the public auditing, I'll need your details anyway.
Right. You can just call me FT.
FT. Okay. I
Yeah.
need more than that if you want me to deal with that complaint.
No.
Because I can't deal with that.
So you don't want to make a complaint about the Section 5 public order offence? Because you would need to give your details as a victim.
Alright, so if there's a murder and the person's dead, how do they make a complaint? Do they give their name? I don't think so.
That's quite a different situation.
Is it?
And we genuinely identified.
Right, we're getting on with this search. We've got better things to do than stand here talking around to you muppets.
You didn't have much better things to do. She was standing here filming, weren't you?
Well, yeah, apparently they're looking for, what is it you're looking for? Crowbars? Wow. Congratulations. I have been offered a copy of search. You don't need my name for that though. Yeah? The glove in that pocket. You just put it on the floor if you want, it's fine. The big gloves anyway, honestly I don't mind the gloves going on the floor. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, make yourself useful. Stood around like a wet lemon.
Just a glove in here as well.
Yeah.
So you help there?
Oh, look, the aeroplane. Oh, I can't even zoom now. Is it what they call that? The guppy? Is it the guppy? That aeroplane over there is beluga. You don't see them every day. I can't even zoom in now.
Just need to
Yep.
just check. See the inside pockets.
Yeah, there's one there, yeah. It's just, dog poo bags in there, I think. There's no dog poo in them, don't worry.
We got dog food bags in every pocket. These aren't pockets.
No, it's just one there. It's got like a zip on the top and a zip on the side. You can open it to the side and open it if you want.
Oh, that's the same pocket.
Yeah, it's the same pocket. So it makes it easier. If you want, you can take them away and give them a good inspection.
Oh, no.
I've got plenty more at home. And I'm not stolen them. Them dog food bags, I'm not stolen them. In my pocket, just car keys. No. I'll drop them if you want. Well, it's cold, isn't it? That's why I've got face covering.
Once no stolen items are found, the handcuffs are removed, marking a brief de-escalation. The detention continues while paperwork is processed, often serving as a cooling-off period. However, the citizen remains legally detained without clear ongoing suspicion. This creates an opportunity for officers to make one last assertion of authority. The scene highlights the tension between procedural formality and individual liberty.
Well, it's cold, isn't it? So I've got Facebook group. Just £40, £2 notes. Yeah, it's just loose.
I've got one in my bag, and that's just getting it now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that's alright, it's alright,
Can you go and have a word with him though for the public order offence?
You wanted to make a complaint about that. I could go and just give him words of advice.
Words of advice I'll do, yeah? Yeah.
That's fine.
And will you just let him know that I'm going to be continuing to film?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah? And I've got every right to do so? I don't know, you know, I think it's just that, you can have a good look, I think it's just that one. There's nothing on my jumper. I'll do that up in a minute, you're right.
Happy? Top customer offers.
Should have been put on really, should it?
When you're detained for a search, it's the officer's choice whether to put you in handcuffs, but they are legally allowed to do so.
Yeah, so. So you can witness the markings on the hands? I'll go towards the Thank you. One, two, three, 4 police cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 police officers. We all constables. No detectives here, is there? No inspectors. Couldn't detect anything, could they? What I might do later, I might film all these registrations in here as well. Alright.
The officers escalate by suggesting that filming police vehicles could indicate terrorism planning, a claim that usually lacks legal basis. Without concrete evidence linking the person to any group, the accusations seem intended to intimidate. It does not reflect a genuine investigation, but rather an attempt to criminalize behavior using vague terms. The scene highlights misuse of authority to create fear rather than enforce the law.
That's what it's on the internet. Right? Because I like taking videos and putting them on the internet.
Registrations to do.
It's not illegal though, is it?
Film where you want.
Exactly. Which one's your car? How much extra do you get a day then for a taser? Nothing. Nothing at all? I thought you got like a little 50p a day extra or something. No? So why'd you wear the thin blue line badge then? Part of the gang? You know, more people, public, have died in police custody in the last 30 years than police officers have died on active duty in the last 100 years. Where's your badge for that? Silence. Feel proud today. Done a good job today. Go home and tell the children. What? I just said you've done a good job today. Hostile. Terrorism. Oh, go on, keep digging that hole. Hostile. If I was hostile reconnaissance, I wouldn't be overt, would I? I'd be covert. You're allowed to do reconnaissance. If I wanted to, I could map all this ground.
Could be construed as committing hostile reconnaissance or terrorism offences. I'm just making you aware.
Right, okay, let me make you aware of this. If you think I'm a terrorist, you should leave me alone and contact the anti-terrorism squad. Because if you thought I was a terrorist, you wouldn't open up to me like this, would you?
What I said was, your actions could be construed as hostile reconnaissance.
I've had enough of you now, off you.
The encounter ends with the citizen walking away, demonstrating key points. First, merely looking suspicious is rarely enough to justify a search. Second, handcuffs must be based on actual risk, not the officer's size. Third, taking photos in public is generally not a terrorism offense. The officer's failure to clearly cite a crime highlights the questionable validity of the stop. The situation underscores how authority can be misapplied under vague claims. The video serves as an educational example, not legal advice.